It's early summer, and there have been some dramatic changes in the vineyard since early spring. Here's what's going on. Since early spring, we've installed the trail cams. So the first thing we do when we arrive at the vineyard is check the camera and change the media. In April, we took the camera out of winter storage. We charged the battery, assembled the parts, and placed it on a fence post. We didn't get a data plan that sends us instant video and pictures this year, because we already know that the creatures who want to eat our grapes are not the rabbits, skunks, fox cats, or humans, it's the raccoons. So for every visit to the vineyard, we check the battery and swap out the media. We take the media home to see what's been in the vineyard since the last time we were there. This is what the camera sees when it's not triggered to take a picture or a video. These are the creatures that visit the vineyard when we're not there. At this point, the camera is there just to tell us how many raccoons are present. These vines were pruned late winter. Once pruned, the vines rapidly go from bud break, short shoots, long shoots, to full canopy. The amount of growth on these Rieslings since bud break is substantial. The newer Rieslings have also responded well, especially since we gave them some growth spray. Even though the canopy is not quite full, the clusters are starting to form. This growth doesn't happen naturally. The canopy is managed and trained. We allow 3 shoots to develop from the graft union. 2 of them are our main trunks, and 1, new each year, is an insurance trunk. We let this one grow in case there would be damage to one of the main trunks. Any other shoots trying to grow from the graft union are removed. We also remove any shoots trying to grow along the main trunks. Any loose arms are repositioned or reattached to the fruiting wire. Even in early summer, we're still shaping the canopy. We're tucking in wayward shoots. We're trimming or hedging shoots that are too long. We're still tying up loose shoots. We always inspect the canopy for signs of insects. We're looking for spotted lanternflies or Japanese beetles, but we're still a couple weeks away from them showing up. But we know they will show up eventually, and it's best to catch them early. In early summer, we start removing leaves from around the clusters, on the eastern or morning side of the rows. We do this to better expose the clusters to sunlight and air circulation. It also helps the sprays to reach the fruit. It helps to reduce the incidence of fungal diseases. But we don't remove any leaves on the western or sunny side of the rows. The risk, if we remove these leaves, is that the fruit will become sunburned or shriveled. We check the condition of the posts and wires every time we come to the vineyard. Over time, the posts can shift and the wires become loose. The posts are inspected to make sure that they're still intact. We want to make sure that they haven't split or been damaged by insects, like carpenter bees. Occasionally the U-nails that hold the wires to the trellis post will pop off, and it's easier to find these and fix them before the canopy fills in. It's also easier to check and retension the catch wires early in the season. These catch wires seem loose, but with a full canopy between them, they'd be just about right. If the wires do need adjustment, it's much easier to do it without the canopy. The wires get adjusted as needed. We don't want to make them too tight. As the canopy grows, it needs more room between the catch wires. We did this earlier in the year, but the deer fence and the gates require constant maintenance. As always, we need to mow the vineyard floor. We've had a lot of rain this year, so it seems like we're mowing more frequently. We mow the vineyard floor. We mow between the vines. We trim around the posts. We mow beside the deer fence. We mow brush in the corners. The brush and grass along the fence on the eastern side seems to grow particularly fast. We trim, we trim, we trim. It's never ending. There are plenty of raspberries growing among the brush. We don't cultivate them, but when we have time, we pick some. We're going to be spraying today. So far this season, we've been using mancozeb and neem oil. Mancozeb is manganese and zinc, and neem oil is a horticultural spray oil. But we're not going to use these today. We've reached the seasonal limit on mancozeb, and it's too hot and humid to use oil. So today, for this one time only, we're going to use garden floss and tebuconazole. By early summer, the risk of berry infections is almost over, but you can still get infections in the vines. So this phosphorus acid product works against downy mildew, but it must be a registered fungicide. The tebuconazole works against powdery mildew. We can't use sulfur because the temperature is above 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Early season spraying is easy. We only need to spray the trunks, arms, buds, and shoots, so it doesn't require much volume or time. And at this time of the year, we don't need to do separate sprays for insects. As a canopy grows, the volume of material we need to spray and the time it takes to apply it increase. So throughout the season, every spray day is a little different. We'll do another update towards the end of summer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, why not like and subscribe? I hope you found the hidden video.